No Man's Sky. Still looking for those raiders, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on? Okay. Those ships are quite bad. All these kind of big ships like used to have like 48 slots sometime a long time ago, before the updates, not too long time ago, but and I see they kind of cut it to 30 slots, which is quite bad. 34. That's an A class. That's an A class. I'm not sure. I don't know why this is totally empty when you buy it, but whatever. We're not gonna buy any ship, we're gonna buy freighter, keep the money. This is what we got the last time, but I didn't give too much crap about it because yeah, it's look really small, right? It doesn't look bad, but it's kind of small. Like the previous one, what I had before this one, it had been like 4 more of those, like are in like you see, each of this one have 3 of this separately. Like it was like it had like 4 more of those. It was really long, more than double than this. It was really long. And all the freighter was like a red color. I didn't like it too much, the red color, but it was really awesome other way. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna change this anyway. It doesn't matter looking. The looks, it's not always the looks all the time. This one looks shorter, but nobody cares. It's an A class. We have the hyperdrive engine. And we're gonna build later on this upgrade. It's gonna make us the hyperdrive a long distance. And we have 34 slots, which is really awesome. Eventually you get 1 slot for each freighter you buy, which is kind of shit, because before you get like two slots on each new freighter. Now you get 1 slot on each new freighter, and the money they're kind of the same. I didn't see some people saying they're cheaper now. I don't know if each freighter is getting a little bit more like expensive, but not too much. I'm not sure. Probably before each time you buy a new freighter, you buy 2 slots, but the price have jumping more and more, quite a lot. And probably the 48 freighters, instead it costs 2 millions and something, 200 millions and something, probably cost much more than that. I don't know. He was probably exaggerated price, but still, it's better for me to get some money but make jumps like each time by 2, then it's the same kind of shit, you know. It's like 48 millions, you're getting 50, 100 millions anyway. I had the 50, 100, 500 millions, and I spend it on, this is my 3rd freighter I buy. From 600 millions I have 200 millions. I had over 600 millions and I have 200 millions now, and 400 millions I just throw it on 2 freighters. Only 2 freighters. It's fucking unbelievable. Now I'm probably lying. Wait, just a second. Yeah, I know the first one, mine was 32, and I know I didn't find any other freighter better. All of them was worst, and until the end I buy one with 32, exactly like my old one before the update, which was a C class. I might just buy it because it was an A class and it have the hyperdrive, but it was exactly 32, so we buy that one. Then we buy the 33 slots Freighter A class and the big one, red one, and the 34, this one. So we buy 3 freighters with more than 4 millions. It's like over 100 million, but not too cheap either. Okay, we should actually, if we think about it, this is probably most expensive stuff in the games, in these games. So the freighters are really expensive, and this is probably almost how much you have, more than a half inventory slots. I mean, what the fuck? $44 slots, I don't understand. If you put all this missing, it's 44. And how you get to 48 of the maximum? It's gonna look like 4 slots here. Doesn't make any sense. So 2 slots will be. Wait. Yeah. I'm fucking dumb. Wait a second, because those two there. Okay. Yeah. So actually, you see, like this, and those two, plus it's like one more row here of 8. That's the maximum inventory, right? So mine, it's almost there, but still quite enough. And think about 100 million, over 100 million, it's each one of those. But we can say that we kind of have lots of, we're going there. And the second, it's probably one of the best freighters. Okay, there is an S class, but it's really rare to find. But this is one of the best. Then you have the B and C class. And anyway, this is a really amazing freighter ship. So you spend lots of more money. I only spent on 3 of them, 600 millions, but I can imagine that I spend much more, yeah, lots of money before that. And that's what we're gonna do now. This is awesome. We have everything else upgraded. This is the maximum fighter ship inventory, 50 slots totally. It's an S class, fully upgraded. S class weapons. Still are some kind of special weapons, not only S class, but they're kind of different kind of weapons. Really awesome. We're gonna look on the portal for those one. I don't think we are in the right galaxy for that address, or yeah, I mean that address probably doesn't work on it. I think we need some fuel, right? I always need to check your inventory. We definitely need some fuel to spawn to the new freighter. That's why thinking I'm going to build my base on the freighter later on, and I'm going to rebuild my base on I'm going to build my base my base, the farm. I'm gonna cut some stuff I don't really need. I will have 20 million. I can get 20 millions each 30-40 minutes if I really want to, but because I double the cactus farm, including the freighter, not only the base on the planet. Oh, this looks like those kind of planets. I really like them. Only this one is radioactive. Shit, I thought there was one of those cool planets with trees. Well, because I like this kind of terrain. This is my favorite kind of terrain. Okay, so let's stuck to what we need. So the sound is too fucking long. Too loud. Too loud, too loud, too loud, too loud. Whoa, 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 what was that? It's so gender exotic. Open. Oh, it's another guy. They're not the same. Probably they're different genders. This one is exotic. I've never been on this planet. So, let's see. Actually looking for those. We need lots of fuel because you need to travel so much. You need to travel probably at least 10 times so for the freighters to spawn. Once they spawn, you fight the freighters and then you see what kind of freighter it is. If it's better than yours, then you can buy them. If it's not good, this is kind of cool ship, fucking looking amazing if you look from this kind of angle. It look really cool. I like the color on them. I like the color on them. They look amazing. They look kind of weird, but look kind of cool. I'm not interested in that. Like, there's these angles, and if you see both of them, like, they look amazing. This looks like a really cool engine. Interesting. So we do not have any luck actually. There's no other fuel whatsoever. No. No way. No fucking way. So what do we get? Let's see. We got one of those piece of shit. Plutonium. I don't have too much. That's the problem. I don't have too much plutonium. We're gonna build this because I don't have any time to waste. And we don't have Timium, but we're gonna buy from here some Timium, and first we're gonna sell the shit we don't need. This take a really long time ago. I mean, yesterday it took me more than 2 hours only to find one of the freighters. So I don't know, I think I streamed for 3 hours. Even more. So let's buy Centenium. Ooh, 519, that's good. I'm gonna buy all of them. I see we got, yeah, we got some more money. Actually 2,209 millions, now we have 210 millions, but yeah, that million was already made by a long time ago almost, but that's fine. But we have 110 millions, okay. Now I think at least we can buy a new one. Probably we're gonna buy another one after that. I'm not sure. I can spend definitely all the money on that. Absolutely all the money, even to put a little more, because with my 12 millions farm I can make 12 millions whatever I want, and I think 12 millions you can buy any ship you want. Ah, no, you don't. You can. No, wait a second. Dude, what the hell am I saying? 12 millions. No, I think a new ship, if you don't exchange the ship. The most expensive, it's 112 millions. But if you exchange the ship, I think you get, you don't need so much money. You need less money. With 12 millions. But later on I'm gonna build to make 20 million, so we're gonna make 100 millions really fast. Kind of. Not so fast, but because it takes time, you need to farm 5 times in a row, which is mean like almost 4 hours, and almost, because I'm not gonna sit there and wait exactly or put the clock. I'm gonna do some other stuff, and then when I come back, probably it will be 40 minutes, 50 minutes, probably will be a whole hour, I don't know. But you need to farm totally 5 times, so you get 100 million. So I think now we can build one fuel, boom, and then let's put this Timium here. And shit, what am I doing? Now we can leave to the next solar system, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're gonna get some more money on gathering some stuff, but we're talking about small money. And what the hell is that? The space station? Yeah, that's the space station or the Atlas station. I don't think there is an Atlas station right here, because that space station looks like an Atlas station kind of. Never know. Not really. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think, did it fly so long? No. That's quite near actually. Interesting. I don't know. I cannot say nothing. You're gonna see right now that it's an Atlas station or is a normal station. Yeah, that's the normal station. I kind of like to move to the center, kind of. Let's see, this is like, let's not take too low. I don't have any problems with pirates, but I don't kind of want to get... I took out all of them, there was a couple of them with 3 stars, but I kind of try to avoid that. Because I don't want to get any fights with the pirates whatsoever. I having my own stuff to do, I don't want to waste time on that right now. But those are definitely more challenging than all other kind of battles, and it's kind of cool. But still, it's a normal mode, so it's quite easy. That should definitely be a challenge in let's go to the space station in the survival mode. Survival mode, you don't play like you play the normal mode. Should be really careful with where you're landing, when you're landing, why you're landing. You need to always, when you go to a new solar system, the first thing is go to the space station, buy some stuff, scan the planets, buy some stuff, and then see what's your purpose, what do you need to do in your missions. Or probably in the beginning the best is to try to build a little bit the base, make some more inventory slots in your inventory on the exosuit, make the upgrades you can make in the beginning, and get some more blueprints if you can, or unlock. I don't think you can buy until a little bit later when you get some nanoflosters and stuff. And this is how you need to advance. You need to know what kind of upgrades you need to buy. Most important, like ship shields and stuff like that, really important. Some other kind of stuff too. And yeah, you need to know exactly what you need exactly to do, kind of. You cannot just go around and walk on the planets like an idiot and just exploring. Yeah, you can actually do that. You can actually do just that, but if you need to get more upgrades and stuff, and so you don't, because in the beginning you are kind of it's quite hard, the game, only because you don't have the right upgrades, and it's better to upgrade a little bit, and then you can probably just do the exploration if you want to, definitely. But I kind of want to have a better ship, so especially that was before, because right now you should actually kind of run from the pirates even with a better ship. You should definitely look with kind of solar system, which kind of solar system is. There is like level 1, level 2 or level 3 pirates, because definitely you don't want to fight with level 3 pirates, not even level 2, if you don't have a good ship. So the first level pirates, you can definitely take them out, but you still gonna need to make some upgrades on the ship. Like buy a better ship and put some upgrades, some shields, some stuff in the beginning, and then you're quite okay, good to go. You wanna have a better weapon and better stuff, even if you just do exploration, because you never know where you can get stuck into. And if you really like the exploration, I think the survival mode is not really for you too much. It's probably better to play the normal mode. I'm gonna stop looking on the ship. I heard somebody says there's more than 20 slots, like those kind of ships. I don't like exotic ships. You can get with 28, and I heard you can get with 30, but this is probably some old videos I watched, and nobody knows for sure. I didn't see that yet. I only find them with 20 maximum. I never see with 21 or 22, but I see instead 20, lots of them. And I don't know, I don't think so we're gonna get some more money. Gonna sell these kind of ships. That's a cool ship, but have some definitely not. I still looking for one of the freighters I need to change, but I need to find one at least A class, because I got 5 more slots and it needs to look cool. Like probably this one with this kind of wings, I kinda like it. That's a real cool color, but it have missing the back here, which I don't like it. But this is definitely quite nice freighter. Freighter. Holder. And we need one with this kind of cockpit. Or especially if I find an S class but with bigger inventory, like almost 50 or 50 inventory, that's good, because I find 2 other haulers with 35. There was an S class, but 35 it's too little for me. They didn't look so great either, and I didn't want it just to change it for later on to change again the ship back. I don't think it's worth it. So I'm gonna get some more fuel. It's going to be exactly like this until the freighter will spawn, which is not going to be too soon. And then we're gonna have an epic battle, okay? And if you are lucky, we're gonna fight it fast. I don't think, probably the first freighter will not be the best one, but the second, I hope so. I think now the game is kind of getting into, because the first time when I had my old freighter before the updates, the first time I have kind of problem to find a better one, an A class. Always find the C or B, and there was most of them that had less inventory slots, so there was no fucking idea to buy them. And I even find a B class with the same inventory like mine, 32 in the beginning, and I said no, I don't want this one. Later on, we say we have lots of problems, and I buy one with an A class with exactly the same inventory because I knew something is wrong. They spawned really hard, and I said probably we need to buy a new ship after this update with a better class. So probably after doing that they will spawn much easier later on. And that was kind of true. They spawn so much easier later on after I buy the first trader. Now we don't find any B class, C class. I think I see one B class one time, but shortly after that they kind of spawn lots of A classes now, which is kind of good. And most of them they kind of have, they have like one slot extra inventory than mine, which is great. I don't think you can find with more inventory slots, like to jump, a couple of them, at least I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That should be really awesome, but I don't think it works. Well, this fucking station, because I'm going to say it like that, this fucking station doesn't have not even one fuel whatsoever. I just land here for nothing. Luckily you don't use plutonium for this crap. Holy fucking shit. But now we're gonna scan again, man. We're gonna scan again. Oh, it's in the other direction. Was this here? So dark. Oh, there's one of those drop pods. You don't need any drop pods, you take it easy. Don't need any more drop pods. Definitely in survival mode we need to looking for some more drop pods, because we need to upgrade that inventory. They cost money, that's the problem, and making money in survival, it's quite hard. Because to build a nice cool farm to get lots of money, that's gonna take a while. Time and some materials too. But I don't know, we're gonna see. Probably this station have more, some fuel or something. Some of them they have too much, some of them they don't have at all. That one is the first one. Didn't have absolutely not one fuel. Not even one of those green ones. To say, okay, whatever. Give me at least one of those crap. But no, nothing. I see there's something there. Okay. So luckily we have some fuel. We should watch those sentinels. Those sentinels, they don't want us here on this planet. Probably there's some good stuff. There's some materials and stuff like that you can gather on this planet. That's why those sentinels are here, but those are not. Once you build any farm, those are useless to collect. I don't even know what I got. I didn't even look. I didn't even watch. I don't think we have nothing there. Nope. If you're sitting here upstairs. Ah, that's good. That's good. What's that? I didn't scan this planet. They could be vortex cubes, they could be, I don't think so, but some pearls, some stuff. Could be anything. Yeah, the same in survival mode. You find lots of planets with extreme sentinels and lots of planets with lots of bad weathers and extreme storms. So definitely it's much more challenging in that. Your life needs to be recharged all the time. Everything, the shields and all the other stuff, you need to recharge by yourself. It will not recharge with time. Lots of materials, they don't spawn anymore back. I think they put that even in the normal mode a little bit, but not plutonium and this kind of stuff. But once you collect some chests and stuff, they don't respawn, only just because some players exploring for fuels, like I had one of those each hour. I could take one of those for free, and this one is really good. And if you should have one of those green the full one, you could just grab each hour and just using lots of fuel all the time without crafting any of those, I don't know. Sometimes you need lots of fuel, sometimes if you just explore you don't really need too many, because you're gonna go by across lots of them, and you're definitely gonna find probably more than one of these, not even searching for. But if you're looking for special ships or freighters, you're definitely gonna need, or travel to the center, definitely gonna need lots of this kind of crap. So I think in the Atlas story mode you use quite of 16 of those only, but they're easy to craft. Just take fucking time. They're annoying when you want to do something but you need to craft some of those. Sometimes when I explore I get lots of those. I had 20 before I start doing this, looking for freighters, but then I run out with those 20. I didn't have any more, and I look for the ships too, the exotic ones, and I run out. I don't want those greens, I don't like them. I'm gonna sell them for shit money. I'm gonna keep this one, and that's it. Let's see what we're gonna do now. Build one of those, two of those. This it's materials, this it's titanium, and but luckily we can buy titanium. So some cool ships right here somewhere. Not really. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a small one. I don't know what the hell. It's kind of look strange. This with small front, But these big giant wings kind of look interesting. I know it's not so cool, but it's kind of look interesting because these are really big wings on the sides. And the ship is really small and it's looking kind of interesting somehow. But it's an ugly ship. Looks like the default one. Ooh. Oh shit, that one is so fucking cool. Let's see. I like those engines because they always make the wings a little bit like diagonal. A little bit. And they're looking much more cooler. I mean those engines on the sides. They don't sitting right, they're sitting like a little bit down. And it doesn't matter what kind of the wings have. What ugly ship. Ugly ship. Well, I think it's time for us to go. Didn't explore anything on these planets. Yeah, this is with extreme radiation, not radiation, extreme sentinels. I mean, you fucking serious? This guy didn't take any damage. Sometimes you don't take at all damage, sometimes you get lots of damage. Probably they took out like, you cannot get damage, you can hit the space station but you cannot take damage because sometimes some weird stuff that can happen if you're not carefully, so. But if you take this kind of terrain here, you're definitely gonna have lots of damage. Too bad you cannot go under those. It's kinda really sad. Oh shit, that's a big giant storm. It's kinda interesting, these planets. I like this terrain. It's really cool. Really alien kind of. I don't like it. Okay, let's go. We can warp 2 times now, which is cool. We don't need to look for any. Like I said, you need to warp like 10 times. Peaceful. I like peaceful. Thank you. No, I don't really care. You can just escape. The pirate's really easy. I never go to a solar system. It's not like you don't visit the solar system. Like I don't actually. I don't care. And I even fight them and I kick their ass really easy. But I don't want to waste my time in fights when I can do some other things. But you can escape really fast. You can see before they coming on that scanner there. And even in survival mode, I manage to escape all the time. Just in case you don't escape all the time, or there's too powerful, the last resort is, if you see kind of you're going to lose, or they're too powerful, you should not even try. If you don't have too much iron, or your ship is not good, it's not even worth to try it, because once it's taking the shields down, you're kind of dead, because your life, it's probably you have 2 lives, is going down really fast, probably a couple of seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, you're already dead before you realize or you wanna reload or do anything else, and then you are fucking dead. You're gonna lose all your stuff, what you have on your ship, forever. You don't get any, and then your ship will be damaged, probably on the space station or on the planet, depends where you saved the last time. And you will need to spend some money to repair the ship, and probably some plutonium, what you have in your engines and stuff, fueled like here, it will disappear, so you need to repair this one, not this one, probably this one and the shield or something. So you don't want to do that, you know. And buying new materials are expensive. It's quite easy to repair, but still, you know, like, and depends if you have lots of stuff, like if I have lots of iron and stuff, you're gonna gather this really hard, because this iron is not so easy to gather, takes time in survival, and then you use some carbon and stuff and recharge your weapons, and takes time. So you're gonna lose some time until you repair a little bit the ship and get your material back. You're gonna lose a little time, and time is quite precious, I can tell you, in survival mode. Yeah, everything is going like slow motion a little bit. Oh, this is an A-class frigate. Yeah, it's an A-class, not an S-class, yeah, I forgot it. I have an S-class, by the way, but I could buy a better S-class. Those ships are so ugly. Could buy a better S-class with much bigger inventory. Might have 35, but it's an Explorer, you know. No, I'm lying. Yeah, probably 35 or something, I don't know. Because I'm still here on the space station and I saved the game. Still gonna check these rooms so we can probably get some stuff. I kinda need the plutonium, just in case I build some fuel and I don't find a good fuel. So I need to check all the rooms. Yeah, more money, more better, you know. Still here, I can take a look, check. I think I kind of find all of these rooms, different rooms, and you can get some other stuff. You can get some units and some nano clusters, not too much, but this is definitely something. If you didn't see this, this is some lore, you can read it. Quite cool, but to read that you will need this stone. You need to make the Atlas path first. Again, yes. Other way will not work. You cannot open those. That's just a lore from the story, nothing special. But you already seen that, kind of. If you remember or if you read it. Sometimes I don't really read too much. Not if it's when it's in the story sometimes, and I have something else to do, or I kind of read, but not in those Atlas stuff. But like now, when I find this, I sit and read because there's not too much to read. But in the stories, sometimes it's like, come on, I need to go to sleep because I'm working tomorrow, and I kind of want to play. I kind of want to see what's going on, and I play it quite fast and so yeah, fuck it. It's only because of the pressure of time. I'm sometimes I kinda wanna, I need to play it faster, and when I have lots of those stuff to read, sometimes there are too many. Like I starting to read in the beginning and then it's like okay, are you looking really fast? Then I can't understand what he's saying, what he's trying to say and stuff. Sometimes I read because it's really important, it's really interesting. Sometimes I kind of cut it because I kind of know what's about in the story, and I read it really fast. And but it's better when you read it later on. Take your time, and it's interesting. Some of the stuff very interesting. So I'm going to center like this, nothing like we're gonna explore, we're gonna do all the stuff. I'm not just gonna work like an idiot. I'm not gonna take through black holes and stuff. Still didn't know exactly, like you see they're up. The system F, what the hell is it? Let's see, good. F0, FQ, F, what? I think it's F0. FO, F0, I don't know. And I think those, they represent something. I see a video or something, I don't remember. And I don't know exactly what that means. But because they're different, they have some different kind of stuff, different kind of... this one is whatever, it's the second kind of... Definitely want to have a fight, like a cool fight, or challenging a little bit, like have fun, just to have fun. Just going these third level pirates, there's lots of fun. They spawn in much more often, and they definitely, if you want to have fights, just go in this kind of, and they're more challenging, which is kind of cool, because in normal mode everything it's kind of easy, sometimes too easy. We need to go and get some fuel. Now we don't have anymore. Or do we? No, I don't think I have anymore. Nope, we don't. Okay. Doesn't matter. I don't think, no, this is the problem, you don't find, before you could find some fuel here in space, but not anymore. You can find some plutonium, but you cannot find any fuel whatsoever. At least to give you one, at least, doesn't matter which one it is. So you don't need to go on the planets at all. That should be kind of cool, but whatever. Just looking for that freighter S-class. Freighter, this one, Polar. It's only shape I have missing, because I have lots of S-classes. Only the haulers are not S-classes. Everything else, it's an S-class. Only the haulers. One of them it's an A-class hauler, 50 slots, the new one, and most of them are new ones. And what I like is it's looking really awesome. You have 55 slots, and I use it as a cargo. I don't really need an S-class. I just need one S-Class hauler. Then I'm done. I'm complete with the ships. S-Class ships. I'm gonna have all of them S-Classes. Not only as any S-Class, but good S-Classes, because there's different kind of S-Classes. The good ones and the bad ones. Those with lower kind of inventory and those with and stats, and those with bigger inventory and better stats. So we kind of done with the ships, we kind of done now with the freighter, I kind of buy new ones, they're A-class, they have better inventory now, bigger, and kind of closing to say. So I still have lots of small stuff to do. Lots of small stuff to do, and that's good, because I don't like to don't have absolutely nothing to do in the game. Only exploration, because kind of like from time to time, not only to explore and find some other players, some other bases, and just in case. We're gonna look for that in the same time, and for really cool planets. And get those portals just in case we find a really cool awesome planet. But mostly to find another player. I never see another player. Some other people, they find other players, they meet together, blah blah blah. I see a lot of messages and stuff outside on one of the portals. I don't know where the people who's playing this game, most of them YouTubers and this kind of stuff, they used to be more in other kind of planets. Lots of them are in the first Euclid planet galaxy, which they didn't finish the story. I don't know why, they just want to be there forever. Just some people they just want to be in the first galaxy, because most of the players, they start the game from there. Then doesn't matter if you're starting as what kind of type of game you start. Some of them they play in survival, some of them they play in permadeath, and it's really hard to go really fast to finish the game and go into other galaxies. I play normal, in survival I'm still in the first galaxy, but most of the people are still in the first galaxy. Some of them, they don't even want to finish the story, they don't want to start the story yet, they know what's about the story. They probably play two different kind of games. One, they done the story and they are in different galaxies and stuff, and probably the second one they're playing in the first only, where they meeting the player and they have some bases with other players and stuff. And so we are, I don't know, in the 7th galaxy, and how we jump through the story mode, and there's four different galaxies, and I don't know, any player can choose one of those. I choose one of those, like the blue one, but some other people, even if they finish the story, they are in some other kind of galaxy, and it's quite hard. Some of the people are playing on a PC, some of the people are playing on a PS4 or both. It's really hard to find a valid address, someone to be in the same galaxy, and I don't know, I never see one address in my... I think there's a guy, then there is a different kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a guy, but he's playing creative mode, and what the hell, is playing creative mode? Come on, I try to play creative, it's boring as fuck. You have everything, it's boring. Sometimes I was to follow sleep. And you're doing exactly kind of the same stuff like you do in normal, only they're going faster and everything, when everything is for free, and it's like, you know what, don't feel like you cannot die, what's the point? So the space battle are kind of, there's no more fun at all. Even in normal mode it's not too much fun, but still you can have some challenges sometimes. And then depends on the ship, like I have an S-class fully upgraded, so I should be quite powerful, right? I see some cool planets right here. Ah shit, I should watch the planet when I'm scanning. Seriously? You see, that's a cool planet. And Unknown moon. This is the moon of which one? This one. That's the problem, but I need to go to get some it's not on that planet. Send me here. Kinda wanna go. We're gonna go and check that planet anyway later on. One time, and there are 2 power. Doesn't go too much iron to recharging the shield, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing there's no pirates. He didn't have any problem with them. Definitely in survival I will go in this kind of solar system. Okay, I don't have a scanner yet. You cannot have the scanner, you need to buy it, you install it and all this kind of stuff, and I don't know, but sometimes it's quite important to say so. You should definitely avoid in survival these kind of pirates. And not only that, but they spawning, they coming after you all the time. This is what's this? I love this planet too. It's really cool. I like these rocky planets a lot. I don't like the sea planets too much. They're kind of boring to me. I like this rock kind of like rocky like this. There's have some mountains, some up and down they're going, and this is really cool. I like this. I don't like the water planets. Even if the planet is really cool, still I don't like it. I like to have some water, definitely. It's really cool too. Going underwater and you can see some fish and stuff, and it's really cool. I like those with a little bit water, still to have a little water, but some fish, but not too much water. You can find from time to time, but are kind of like lakes, not really water. Nothing here. I talk too much, I don't even know what I collect. Gonna look soon. Definitely I get this crap when I get on station, and in this kind of trading post, and I can sell all this stuff. 47,000. Well, that's not a good. It needs to be high in price, like 112,000. That means you have full inventory. I kind of need one. I don't know. I kind of need an S-Class one, actually. But not an S-Class with 35, because sometimes the haulers, they come with 35 S-Class. And they kind of like missing wings or small wings, they kind of look ugly. They're more compact, kind of. I kind of want a big S-Class hauler. And that's only one missing. No, wait. The only ship missing S-Class. That one looks, oh no. Cool. Let's sell this crap. I need to build some fuel. As of you need to warp so many times, like at least 10 times until you get new freighters and stuff. And that's the annoying part. The second annoying part is you pay so much money for just one slot. I don't have any other choice. As I still buying now the freighters, I'm gonna spend. I had 60 millions, 600 millions, over 600 millions, 650 millions, and now, soon I will have 100, almost. So I think I will buy the 2 more freighters from now on. And then I'm gonna build again the farm and stuff, and I'm gonna leave it for later on and do some other stuff. But at least we changed from C class to A class. Now we have the warp engine. That's why I need to buy a new one, and I said okay, let's get some more slots too in the same time, how much we can. I definitely, all those 600 millions, I keep it only for the freighters mostly. The ship didn't cost me, I changed lots of ships. But when you're changing the ship and not buying it, it doesn't cost you too much. And I changed lots of ships. I changed to better A class, then I changed to S classes. And some of them S classes I changed it, like especially the exotic one I changed a couple of times. But I don't give a shit. It didn't cost too much. I could get all my money in just one run on my farm, so, and even get more. So I didn't go minus. I go always plus, because I farm in the same time after I buy the ship, so there was nothing to lose. It didn't get less, we get more, but with this so I had all those money mostly only for the freight, so yeah, I think I'll sell all the crap I had. This is full, it's 50 slots inventory. They came with the maximum, and this one looks amazing. I have the second one with the other kind of cockpit. It's the same as class. The only thing it's missing back engine, which Probably if I find another S-Class the same like the other one, I will change it. And just to have the back engine. I think it's coming with those 3 different small engines. So it look a little different. This one have different fronts, but the same wings on the sides and this stuff, and it's red and different cockpit. Probably someday I will change some of the weapons on some ships, just not have exactly the same weapons. And those cannon blasters I probably I don't know. Or should I change the lasers? No, those are quite good too on the long range, so I don't know. There's more than 2 that are kind of take too much space. And then you have the rocket launcher, which the 3rd one, which only take 1 slot, so I have that on any ship. So did I get any fuel? What? Are you kidding me? I don't think I saw any fuel. Did we find any fuel? It should be there. Are you kidding me? This happens when I talk too much. How doing? Did I sell? Should be here. Probably it was those greens, and only because of that I used to sell them all the time. I don't even remember. I didn't get those red ones. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. What we're going to do, we're gonna scan for a new one. There we go. Could I pull this low flight? What was that? Let's make a stop here and see. These stations are quite good, especially this one. It's always give you a weapon or something. I have the best weapon, S-Class, but there's some special weapons. There are new ones in the update, not the last one, but there's some alien weapon and there's some new kind of, like this one are old stuff, this one and the Viking like normally, and then you have one alien kind of, it's looking really alien kind of stuff, and the one is looking really like futuristic kind of, and really clean and nice. And I think they have some extra bonuses that are more powerful than this one. Fucking only find these guns. I hate these guns. Need to be S-Class, full inventory, and then they have some extra bonuses. Really hard to find. But it doesn't mean you should not check out these stations and the space anomalies from time to time. And most of the time I find the pistols, which I kinda hate, because I don't used to have a pistol. They should be like rifles more than pistols. because I like rifles. Pistols are better for mining, rifles are better for shooting sentinels and creatures and everything, because I don't mine like all the time, just from time to time. I don't need to mine anymore. It's not like before you mining gold for selling it. You have farms now. The only thing I mine is some stuff to repair some ship or something, but you only repair the ships when you buy new ones, which doesn't happen too often. And that's kind of it. Most of the time you're collecting more plants, so you don't mine too much, so I don't see pistols in that kind of my type. And then it doesn't really matter actually, it's not a big like to say like pistol mining really fast and this one the mining, or pistols are not so deadly but rifles are fucking deadly. It's not like that, but I have some extra bonus only differently, and I think any weapon with the next class is better, but those that have some special bonuses, not because I need a more powerful weapon, it's just because they look cool. And it's one of the best weapons in the game you can find. I think some of the people they always like putting those addresses, portal addresses for better weapons, but I'm talking again. And I didn't look what the hell am I found here. What did I find? I didn't find shit. I found one of those, but let's try to build it. Sure. Okay. We can move from this stupid solar system for now. Yeah. Just gonna make a save just in case they're afraid of something spawning. I don't think it will spawn yet, but you know. In case we don't find a good one, we're gonna reload the game, so we don't need to do this stuff again. And that's the good thing. So we're going from the solar system when we find a freighter with a better freighter, even if we make 3, 4 or 5 battles, I don't give a shit. Good. More planets. This one is a free level. I didn't look at this. See exactly. If most of the like 6 planets, 5, 6 planets, I always most of the time probably 3rd level pirates. Like mostly those big the solar system with more planets, more most of the time more they have more aggressive pirates, or we can have level 3 in a solar system with 1 planet only. I think I have some plutonium. I can just build that fuel right here. Cannot buy any helium from the space station, which kinda sucks. And you cannot find... I think you can buy the fuel actually. Oh, that's a fucking good idea. And I think you can buy from here. Yeah, you know what? Why didn't I think about that earlier? And I didn't think about that earlier. I know you can just go there. Because most of the time you can just scan and get lots of loot like fuel and stuff on those trading posts, but most of the time just find shit. Most of the time they're like 50% are useless. Some of the time you find lots of those, and even you find the full green one, so you don't pay too much money. You get some loots on those trading posts. I think I could like this. Let's see how much cost one. I'm gonna sell the first. Don't need any shield. I'm gonna keep this one for now. Ooh, I buy the last time 10 of those. You can find on the Sentinel dogs. Sometimes they give you, sometimes they don't. The last one they didn't give me, so I buy 10 of those and put it on the freighter inventory. Okay, because I kind of run out. Let's see if we can buy this. I can exchange from here actually. You can buy these green ones, which is not recommended. Still, you need to craft lots of crap on them. No, I don't see any. Sometimes you can find a red one to buy. So it's not a good idea either, so. So ugly. Holy shit. This one take 100 plutonium. I kinda have some plutonium. It's really easy to find in normal mode. But you need to go on the planet and walk around a little bit. And I don't want to do that. Then it eats some Heridium. It's easy to find. I think I have a big stock of Heridium and zinc. And then it eats some Timium for this, which is kind of rare. Yeah, but you can buy this one, which is a good thing. You can buy it. So it's quite easy to make one of those. I don't know how much if I'm doing from the scratch, like what takes to build one in the beginning. Ah, fucking carbon. But I don't know. It's kind of stupid in a sense. We should find some of them, but most of the time I find there's not too many of those. And then they're green, all of them. It's stupid. I can just mine carbon and make lots of those green, stupid. And that's why I get pissed sometimes. Don't have any luck. Yeah, why should I go on this planet, which was much more near? Yeah, we should make it more simple, make it more complicated. If I was on that planet. Ah, that's fucking dumb. That's so dumb. Is now that looks like a planet with bases and stuff. Doesn't look like an abandoned planet to me. I don't know, because in that case the planet doesn't have base. I understand, But sometimes even some planet with bases and stuff, they don't show you in the newest one. Sometimes it's just sending you like, I don't know. Yeah, I see something here, I don't see nothing. It's empty, 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 empty. Empty. I see some fuel there, luckily. And now I'm gonna see, gonna find some green shit. Nothing found. Ooh, much better. Now we get some green crap, which we could make it with just carbon if you shoot some trees and nothing else. So it was actually a waste of time. Totally a waste of time. But this is everything we found. No, it's nothing. And I don't think there's nothing there. No, it doesn't appear nothing on scan. I'm just gonna look 300% sure. Nothing! Can we buy here? Probably we can buy here, huh? I didn't want this. There, this, in the last time, it's getting worse and worse in, gonna solve first the crap we don't need. Buy some Timium. It's 800 Timium on each one of those you go through a solar system. And if you build it, it's 100 plutonium, 100 Timium, I don't know how much iridium and zinc, and carbon. Carbon is cheap. But you see, like, you can buy the green ones, but that's it. It's like, I'm not so stupid dumb to pay 20,000 on just carbon. If you don't have the blueprint, yeah, definitely. But I have a blueprint, man. I'm not gonna pay for 50 carbon, 20,000. So now it's we need to come on planets and search for it. I'm gonna do like this until we run out of stuff. We have already one and now we have two. Now we can go for go 2 times without making any stop. That's a cool ship. Still have missing wings in the back. Let's see what kind of hauler it is. Could exchange for one of those, but man, 39. Nah, it's still not good. I have some missing wings there, and I don't know, it's not so cool. I like these wings on the side, but other than that, nothing special. The inventory sucks. It needs to be perfect because we kind of, in the beginning, you don't like to finding better kind of. I mean, it's cool when you find them, but just sitting in those space stations and this kind of trading post and just looking for better ships, and sitting there like 30-40 minutes only to find a cool nice ship, or just looking on ships. Sometimes it's cool to look to see new ships and stuff. From time to time you find a cool one. The good thing, you can exchange any ship on the space station and then take the one you want to change from the freighter and just exchange it, and then it's gonna stay forever. You can keep it forever, so it's cool if you change some of the ship from cool ship to much more better looking or better or both, and a better class and stuff, and or more inventory or something. That's really cool. Sometimes even if I put all the stuff on it, repair them and stuff, sometimes I exchange it a little bit later again, and I said sometimes I didn't want to, but at the end I started to get obsessed by this stuff, like, hey, you know what, let's change, if I found a better one, why not? I'm still waiting here for I don't know, exotic one. Let's and I still look for other kind of ships and try to in the same time, and it was kind of fun. Now my gameplay is like always when I getting on a space station is like, oh, let's see what kind of ships, and then I said, yeah, no, let's not do that, because in the beginning you kind of hate that. To stay on a space station more than 30 minutes is it feels for me like, oh, what the hell, I need to sit here and wait for, I should do something else or play the game, or, but actually that's kind of a gameplay right there. Sometimes it's just really cool to find the perfect ones, and sometimes you can find a really perfect, like this one have all the wings, all the have even the color is super awesome. It's a really cool ship, and probably better fighter than this you cannot get. You can get something almost the same and exactly like this, but there's nothing better than this one. And the previous one, I have a fighter ship, I have the default engines, and I think they have the up wing missing. I can live without that, but default engine, they kind of look like shit. They're really bad done. I don't know who makes those engines. They look really ugly. It's not even an engine, I don't know, there's like a box or something with some lights which are kind of glitchy. I don't like it. You know what? I always say I'm going to do that. I always forget about it. That's why I didn't meet any fucking player in my entire gameplay. And I've been yesterday on a space station. I find there was another player there, but he only was on the space station. And I see the chest opens. And for me it was the first time to be on the space station. And he'd been in those rooms too, and the chest was open. You could pick only the stuff what's inside, but not I didn't need to open it. So the guy is open the chest quite probably not too long ago or something, because probably they should not stay like that, or if somebody else open those, you can find them like that. I don't know, I don't have any idea. So definitely get the loot, because even if somebody else open, but probably you don't get those stuff. I mean, you don't need to I mean, the loot like have been open, but you definitely need you're going to take the loot. I don't know if they stay like that forever, or they close back totally. I don't know. The loot is getting after each hour for each player as they pick up stuff, but they probably not close because you need to open them first. I'm gonna show you, and that means yeah, that the player was there. I don't know if that because that's the point. I don't know how long have been there, or probably he was already there but didn't play the game, but you never know. But I'm not gonna stay on the space. I'm just curious to see if they close after 1 hour, or that means he was there, or it could probably been from a long time ago. I used to put like the name and the date or something, I don't know, but I didn't see that anymore. How you do it? How you do this? Scan. We need to do this all the time we travel, because there's much easier to find other players than just going in any kind of solar system. Most of the time nobody been there, still searching. Sometimes takes too long time, sometimes why is this disappear? I don't understand. I need to press this button all the time. Do you think when it's finding something it will appear? Free explore. What's free explore and no filter? Ah, it's no filter. Okay, alright. Did you find something? How much is it search? Sometimes I'm just going back and do this again. I think the best way is to do it from here, like this, so the menu doesn't disappear. I think it doesn't disappear anymore now. Yeah, it still disappears. It's probably easier to find. That's why I don't do this search too often. Sometimes it takes lots of time, sometimes they go fast. How much do you search? This is unbelievable. This is fucking bullshit. That's why I don't search too much too often. Sometimes go really fast. And because I didn't do this, that's probably impossible to me to find any player. Because even if you do that, if you just take other kind of all the time going in some solar system, they're discovered, probably gonna find a fucking base until the end somewhere. There's a big there is a possibility there, and take the address on the specifically planet, and you can visit wherever you want. You can definitely go and pick some stuff too, like farm, and it's quite good if you have kind of like different stuff than mine. You can build some of those windows and stuff, because that's I could quite need to expand my my farm, so that should be really handy. Or if you need to build some engines on the ships, you can find one of those farms. It's going to be quite good. Still, you're gonna need to selenium for one of the engines, but the other two they're kind of done once you this is bullshit. This is bullshit. We're just gonna go like now and try the next time. Where's the center? And I go to center because most of the time some of the people will stay there or they make some bases and use like this is the galaxy you can spawn after the story, so some of the players are already here. Most of them they're shooting in the first stupid galaxy. Now I'm gonna just save on the space station and then we're gonna go to the next one. Now we're gonna try to scan again. Hope this time works. I'm gonna look for some loots. Let's upload our discoveries. There's not too much to... It is online. That's strange. Okay, that was that big giant. Most of the time we don't have anything here. Don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. So get some money there. Yeah, those loot rooms are really cool, really good, but other than that it's kind of waste of time. Still some plutonium we can use for some little bit too. For some fuel. Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Right now we're just wasting our time waiting for a better freighter. Later on we're gonna make a better farm. Probably buy a new S-class ship hauler. Later on we're probably gonna take the last kind of freighter, but that should be really in the future a little bit. And then probably in the new update there will be stuff to buy, I'm sure. And I think the next update will be in December. So until then I will do lots of other small stuff. Improve my stats too. There's lots of new stuff to do more. Probably learn some more language, alien language. Even I kind of learn more than half of each. Find some new blueprints which are really rare. They are in some special buildings, facilities. You need to destroy the doors. Some of the time you're gonna get all kind of old crap. There's quite interesting those. So you see, when I've been in that solar system, I find this open like this already, all of them. But you still have loot, definitely. So that was kind of weird. I know that guy took out, but I don't know if they closing later on or they're staying like that forever. Probably they could stay that forever. And you can see if somebody else opened it before you. That's kind of fully interesting stuff. I don't know. But that should be cool. Sell some crap. And after the last update, if you realize some stuff around the base, like learning words and chest and those kind of fuel cylinders, they don't respawn anything, because they always respawn in 1 hour, and if you get a really good fuel nearby your base in some of the canisters, because if you build by your own ones, they kind of put randomly, most of the time the worst one, but here they give you exactly the same. So if you get a full green one, you're always gonna get free fuel like each hour for free, and it's fully, I mean, if you're just exploring nothing, doing nothing else, you don't really need to. Just going to the base if you want to, or when you're farming, and then get a free cool fuel. Yeah, it's something like, why not? And they fix that. Because I put a save point, and all the time I took those stuff, and then they don't want to regenerate. But the save point I put that much before, and everything works. I didn't put it too close because they deleting everything around it, so they make kind of glitchy. So you need to put it a little bit longer from there, like a couple of meters away. What the hell am I doing? Am I selling? Yes. We got some loot. Small money, but whatever. This one looks full upgraded. Some of them, this one have really cool colors, like some of the ship they have really cool color, like 2-3 different colors. Like this one have this kind, orange, white, and this dark one, gray, black, whatever it is. It's really cool. Some of them they have blue, orange, and white, which are really awesome too. I like the color in this one. It's a cool color. And I think mine have white, yellow, lots of yellow, white, and a little bit orange, which is really awesome. Some of them, because I said that because some of them they just have 2 colors, just a little bit like this one, this yellow or something, and all the rest of it, even this one here, it's the same color. Unlike mine, it's one of the colors is totally blue with just some little orange or something, but 90% of the color it's only the same color. And it's kind of doesn't look so. Look at this. This one is not a super great ship, but the color makes it. This is a really cool color. I like when they have 3 different palettes, like quite like each of every color is kind of the same, like it's not too much white, too much orange, or too much dark gray, and it's a really cool combiner. This one too has quite nice colors. Blue, you have white, and you have orange, and to make it quite cool. Most of the time they come with 3 colors, but they could be only red and yellow. and a little bit dark, but this one is really cool, colorful. Ship 2. On those cool wings, man. Nice, but I have two of my freighters haulers that have these kind of wings with engines, but this one have missing back, which is looking really ugly. I can like color that, I don't know. It's not red, it's not orange, it's like, I don't know. So I have missing back, which make less inventory. It's an ugly ship. I feel like it's lots of missing stuff. Okay, right now I'm wasting my time. Let's go. Let's go. It's cool to watch on ships. I like to explore some planets. We go to a new solar system. Look at some ships. You can do some small missions for money and nano clusters, and you get some rewards. You get some useful stuff too. And what is that? Why, it's just yeah. I find all the exotic planets. Well, they look quite impressive, but I don't know. It's like something missing. Like they didn't put creatures and all this kind of stuff. Feels kind of like, and some of the materials they kind of missing. This could be a cool planet, I don't know. Let's go because the pirate's coming. Let's see. Let's try to scan now. See how long it's going to take. Take too much. Probably there's nobody here quite nearby. I don't know. I didn't try to call my ship from the freighter after I going through the portal. I think it's working, I'm not sure, but it's not something you should do. Because if something goes wrong with the portal, you are fucking stuck there. No. Yeah, not only you're stuck because you saved the game there. Okay, you can claim a building or something, but I'm just saying it's probably not recommended. Not only that, but I think once you go back through the portal, you could probably lose that ship. just in case you can spawn that. Call it with on one of the base. I don't think it works because you can lose your ship, because that ship is going to remain there. You cannot go up on the freighter. No, you can go if you have the ship, but that is like that means you can use your ship, which I don't think so. I don't think you can call your ship. I think you can buy a new ship, but then I don't know how the game will change. It will not change. I don't know what's happening with the other ship. It's gonna stay there outside the portal, or is going to spawn automatically on your freighter once you call it. I don't have any idea. But I think you can buy a fucking new ship. I think you can buy once you go through the portal. I don't want to complicate this kind of stuff because something can go actually wrong. Anyway, to buy a new ship I need to sell one of them or replace one of them, which is, I don't know. I love my ships. But because actually going through the portal you're just going to another solar system. Quite depends if which kind of address you use. If it's like randomly, no, if you don't have any address and just put a random address which doesn't work, it just spawned you somewhere near where you are, so that's different. But if you go to your planet where you use an address or something, if you find some other player bases or stuff like that and in your galaxy and put the address, then it will spawn you somewhere in this galaxy. I don't know where, probably center, probably some other places. And you can see on the map if you put a save point in that portal, so you can travel even with the ship if you really want to, or you can just build a base and go back to the portal, go to the space station, and then teleport through the portal, the other portal on the space station kind of, and you can go to your base, and then it's going to be your planet. You're gonna be there with your freighter and ships and everything, and that's cool if you really want to move your base. Probably if it's not so far away, if you put a save point, you can just see it on this galactic map where the save point is. You need to make a save point and save to show you on the map, actually on destination reach. In this one is gonna show you if you make a save and then just go to space with the ship directly. It's gonna show you something on the map and you can see that save point and you can go there. Sometimes it takes longer time to reach, sometimes it's quite near. Depends how far away it is. Still searching, it doesn't work. Something is wrong, or the internet connection or something is wrong. I don't think the internet connection is. It's probably nobody here right now. They use some I don't know, black holes and stuff, and they're in another kind of part and doesn't reach near me. So whatever. What's the point I've been there? It's cool. They show you on the map where you have been before, and even where you start. I think, yeah. It doesn't appear here. Where you start from the beginning, where you spawn in this galaxy, which is kind of cool. Show the Atlas station, the black holes. No Atlas station found. That you need to go to. I don't know what I can find now in the Atlas station if I'm going. Just curious. But you're probably gonna get some fuel in the beginning, but it doesn't give, it gives you those kind of stuff, but they're not expensive. Like before, you could sell those Atlas stones. There was quite lots of money, but right now with the farm and this stuff, those money are probably not. They don't give you those. They give you some other stuff, but they're cheap. So you cannot get any money on that crap. And then some fuel you probably can get in the beginning. In the first two probably you get, and then the fuel disappear. Which is kind of sad. Should be cool. If you can find 2 full fields on each Atlas station. So you can go travel through those, only to collect a couple of those. When you travel to a center and stuff like that. You go to Atlas station, black hole, and then to another Atlas station and stuff like that, you know. Or you can go through the black holes and just, yeah. You only need 1 field to the black hole, and then you make a jump, and then it's kind of interesting. I have a special ship which I use as a cargo. I can just travel through black holes. There's no purpose to go to center whatsoever right now. I'm gonna stay in the solar system for a long time. I don't know where am I. Kinda waste my time talking and doing some other kind of crap. If I should spawn until find some fuel and just go. Should probably find already right now. Yeah, definitely. Should I go and check? Yeah, whatever. It's only some crap. Flourishing planets. What that means? I need to check that planet. I don't know. It's always some shit you need to check. That's kind of cool in this game. Is you get attracted by all other kind of stuff. I just want to look on the weapon for just a second, because I always once I find this weapon, I never look at the weapons. Sometimes, but you can actually miss a really cool, awesome weapon, and in that case I'm never gonna find a cool fucking weapon, like the best looking awesome weapon. Dude, this is the default weapon what you're starting in the game, which is really weird. This is the multi-tool you get when you start the game. I don't know why they give me this crap here. What the fuck is this? This guy have this sign. Is this the first time and he used to have this sign logo on it on his side? I never see that before. If it's give you saying crap to choose the path. Seek the Atlas extra, yeah, blah blah blah, to the center, shortcut and request and aid exploration. I don't need anything of this. I request this thank you very much. Just exploring shit. Thank you. Aha, okay. Yeah, I forgot because I done that the last time, and at least it gives you some units. That's good. At least they give you some shit, and you can watch for the weapons. By the way, if you choose so the machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of the world long since destroyed, because I destroyed the world, and it was a simulated world where what's that guy name, whatever, he was dead, but he lived there, kind of, his soul, kind of. It was a solar system simulated, and I don't know, some crap like that. And I choose to to kill him instead to live like that, but you can choose to live whatever, it doesn't really matter. But in that case, this stuff here will stay open and you can see him like a hologram. Really cool. And I should probably do that so you can see him like a hologram. It's look more cooler. Very nice. Doesn't matter what you're doing, it's probably the both quite bad decisions, so I don't know, there's not a good or bad decision, they're kind of the same. I mean, the guy was already dead, first of all. Second of all, you kind of make him a favor if you kill him. Like, you not kill him either, it's already dead. Because it's like his spirit is in that simulator, which he doesn't. So if you already have a spirit, that's probably there's afterlife for him, some other place. Or is his brain on? I don't understand how he's living the simulator actually. Or if his spirit, something. It was something with the spirits at the same time. And I say, oh, what the fuck. So in that case, it's probably better that, in my opinion. So let's go on this. This looks like a flora, and the way it sucks. Yeah, those plants will have lots of flora, like rich in flora. They definitely look really awesome, really great plants. Those who are not rich in flora, you're not gonna see, like this here, you can see more kind of different trees and more trees and stuff, and start flourishing. And it's all kind of like small crap bushes and shit, and this looks really cool. Like, look at this. This looks amazing. This looks amazing. Because some of them, they have like one tree there, and it's like a big giant like that. It's all, everything is kind of dead. Most of the time it will look like this. And it's kind of boring. You see one tree there and one there. What the fuck is that? But here it's really cool. Lots of flora and stuff. Lots of different kind of plants. You have all the kind of plants. Look at this one too. Again, these ugly creatures. So ugly. Not even walk. Whoa! How is this? There's a little one. Oh, just the plants. Continue. So definitely, look for those cool planets with lots of flora. Those are most beautiful. should have a home base planet on one of those. There's lots of trees, lots of grass, lots of stuff. Look at this. Look amazing. It's really cool. It's one of the most beautiful planets because most of them they don't have too much grass, too much plants, less trees, and it's kind of look very boring. Or sometimes some of them they look like this, but they don't have any creature whatsoever, which they still are boring. Because if you don't find creature, it's not full planets. A kind of boring planet, something missing. Come on, you piece of shit! Wait, I have a better idea. Just stay still. I scan you. See? He's got a cool planet. Okay. Some of them they have rich flora and fauna. And then the creature they can spawn like crazy. Sometimes probably it's too annoying and it's spawning too many of them. But here it's cool, it's okay. What kind of head is this? Doesn't have any neck. It's kinda cool. Where are you running? Do we see some fishes? Yeah, there are some fishes too. Look, a fish or something. Yeah, I actually need to go underwater for that. But I really like this planet, but I don't know. I don't see the purpose taking others on the planet sometimes, even they are really cool and you kind of want to come back and... But there is no purpose to come back. You can have one planet or something like this. One of each different kind of planets and stuff. Just in case you need to... You want to move your base someday. So you already find kind of a really cool planet and just move the base there. But otherwise nothing, nobody there, like a base player or something. I don't see the point really to have an address or something. At least you can still have different kind of planets, and just when you, if your portal is really near by your base, quite near, you can actually go and use it. Mine is on the other side of the planet, which is take me a lot only to fly with the ship, which is kind of boring. But in that case, I prefer to go with the ship flying on other planets and search for materials, instead to have like a list of couple of planets with different kind of materials, and I just input the address and go on those planets to collect the material. I can still, there is a plus, because once you go through the portals on those specifically address planets, not only you can have like, you can put what's the name of, I don't know, that car. You can build kind of a car I don't know what's the name, Exocraft or something, I don't know. And once you build there, on the other side of the portal it will stay there forever, and you can use that one to move around. That's a plus, because you don't need to build. Because once those are not like others kind of stuff you build and destroy, then you keep the materials. This one are a little bit more harder to build the cars. Once you destroy them, you kind of lose those stuff. You can buy them; they cost a little money and stuff. And the problem is you cannot build all the time the cars. Like I never have, like I need to farm, like go into the cave. Okay, I can do that, that's quite easy to have those, but I need always to buy dynamic resonator, and once you destroy them, you never get that back. You don't even get the volt cell. I think you get 1 volt cell and probably 100 or 50 Heridium back, something like that. So you lose the materials when you take them. And that's why I don't use too much. Only if it's a planet I really need to collect some stuff, some plants, and it's really bad weather, I could probably, if I had the materials, to build. But most of the time I don't used to do that. What the hell is that? No, it's just a normal, okay. It's so-called Rigogen or whatever the name is now. Just looking differently. Other than that, I don't know. It's really cool sometimes to keep some of these cool planets, like super rich in fauna, in flora, and even fauna, because they don't look like boring planets, and they look quite amazing. And I like these that have lots of trees and they're rich in fauna, because most of the time you don't find this kind of. And I really love this. I have those empty planets and you see one tree there and one there. They should definitely put this much more often and put even higher trees.
It would be cool if we had underwater bases.
Yeah, actually it should be cool, but yeah, actually that's a good idea. And that should look really awesome. I don't know if that should be really practical, but it should look awesome. It should be practical if you only have, like, they need to spawn your ship somewhere on the shore. But yeah, if it's all close, depends how you build it. It needs to be connected. You're not just gonna run like put one farm there, one farm there. But yeah, that should be actually really nice. The problem is the water is kind of I don't know if you have a cool nice view from the water, inside the water.
And submersible exocraft.
What? Invisible? Now you said something else, but I don't understand. Underwater looks amazing, but yeah, there's yeah, and you can see some cool fish and stuff. Should be interesting. That was a long time ago. I didn't been in waters. Didn't explore too much in the last time. And then there's not more Rigogen needed anymore, thank you very much. Because I hate to collect those. Those pearls are totally useless. Ah, that's cool, you can walk with the car actually underwater. But that's something cool. You can walk with that buggy underwater.
Nice planet, man.
I don't know, I find that now the only thing cool about this planet is I like how the trees they spawn. There's lots of trees and full of fauna, because most of the time you see like dead planets. Kind of one tree there, one there, and I like those rocky planets in the same time too. With big mountains and all kind of caves and stuff. Yeah, it's looking like a little forest here, which you don't see every day. You see even like forest planets or something like that, or jungle planets, but there's no trees. Let's see what it's saying here. It's a fauna few, which I even see quite a lot of creatures, but okay. Flora, Copios. Or I don't see good, yeah, whatever. There was something they said about this planet. That's why I came here. It was something about the name, not the real name of the planet, but I said current planet. I don't know, should I take the address on this planet? I don't even know. I like really, you never know. If I want to move here probably someday, the base. The problem is I have the base only because of the farm. And I make those grenades.
Have you fell through the map yet?
Yeah, a couple of times. Especially where my base. It happens a couple of times. But only where my base is. Other ways, never. Yeah, probably before. That was a long time ago, but when I going out of the ship, or sometimes that was before, but now it happened actually, and I like this colors. It's really cool. Look at this. Yeah, after this update, only at the base, and it was a couple of times, and I reload the game. That's good I save, because I have a save on the base when I farming and doing this kind of stuff.
Yep, too many times for me.
Yeah, sometimes the game is kind of glitchy. Even with other stuff, you never know what can happen. So I always kind of double save sometimes, not double save, I kind of save quite a lot sometimes. Especially if I done something like, I don't know, buy a new freighter or something, or all the time I save everything, right? If I didn't save for a long time ago, or I doing going with Exocraft or something, and kind of wanna save from time to time, because I don't know, there's something, it could anything go wrong with the game, like not because you die, but
yeah, me too.
okay, I'm gonna take this address planet. What do we need? Okay. So we're gonna take a pause from the freighter a little bit. It's gonna take a while. No. I gotta finish with the ships and everything. Like I still need a hauler with an S class. Other than that, all of them they're S classes, and they have probably all of them. Yeah, most of them. It's just one of them, I think, the two. Not full inventory slots. I don't know. There's one S-Class Explorer, I don't have 30 something, but I think there you can find a better one, a bigger one, even if I don't really need to, but whatever. And then the exotic ship, I don't know, some people say you can find more than 20, I don't think so. There's probably some old videos they done on YouTube, I don't know. I never see more than 20 something. And I see lots of them. Could be, I don't say doesn't, but I don't really. I needed to see it on by myself on a video or something, and not on a PC, because there could be a mod or something, and I want to see the game on PlayStation. Give multi-tool. Are you kidding me? Why? You gonna give me a new upgrade? Wait. Oh, come on, I need to read this crap. Nobody's gonna take my multi-tool. And that should be stupid. There's something else. You probably get a blueprint or something, but it's a... or yeah, you're getting this kind of... which I don't care. Instead to give you something cool multi-tool or something, they give you those crap ones. What did I get? What did I get? It's quite important. Nothing. Are you kidding me? Why?
I just finished fixing my crashed hauler on I thought I had.
Are you playing survival or normal mode? Because in survival I playing 2, I'm not too far in the game. I buy only the second ship. In normal mode is, yeah, it's easy to get the money. Once you build a farm, it's... but everything takes time. I spend more than almost 600 hours in this one.
Survival.
Yeah, in that case it's gonna take a while. I played 22 hours, I only buy... I started building my base. And I make a couple of missions with the farmer and buy a new ship. That's it. Yeah, I upgrade my suite with a couple of inventories definitely, and I have a better multi-tool, but other than that I didn't done anything. Okay, there's only 20 hours. Everything takes time, especially in the beginning. I think it's cool, it's really awesome. I love normal and survival. Permadeath, I don't know. It's exactly like survival.
Just began my farm.
That's cool. I prefer the one with the grenades. Probably there's more. You need to plant more plants on for the grenades than. I don't know why the people are doing with leaving less farms, because you get less actually, but probably you need to. They growing much faster. But I have a double cactus farm, because you need 2 cactus per grenade, and 2 cactus per each million. So I used to put 4 instead, and that means I can go each half hour and collect my farm, because I have the other half of cactus. I think I said Corvex casing. If I make the right answer, if I give the right answer, they should give me probably one of those. Do not resist. Okay. Wait. Should be this one. Come on, give me that correct stuff. No, it doesn't give him. Do I really need to go to search on? Only those are kind of weird creatures, walking weird. Yeah, the creatures are really cool. Do I really need to? I don't have time for this. I'm gonna look for another one. Shit, those plants. I didn't even see those. Most of the time, these monoliths, if you give the right answer, they give you that kind of stuff you need. Probably not the first one, but the second one to give you for sure. I see here nothing's going on. Most of the geek.
If it weren't for finding my crashed holler, I don't know how long it woe.
I don't think so. You can find. They are really rare, those. It's not easy to find. I crossed about only one without the one from the story mode, but you can only see them in the story mode. Otherwise, you need to have luck, but you're definitely gonna cross about one of those. But they are really rare to find them, and that's a good thing, because if you should see all the time like those crash traders, should be kind of boring. I like you can see them, and when you see them, it's kind of cool. No, I think I come across 2 times, yeah, without the story mode. Why am I doing this? This is the last one. If it doesn't give me that what I need, I'm gonna leave this plant.
I thought I had to save the units.
Yeah, and that farm is not so easy to make in survival. It takes so much time. Like in normal mode, you can just run fast, get continuum. You have, I don't know, it's kind of the same, but only much harder there. Yeah, probably most of the time I already have the timium from the previous farm, so I didn't get any timium or most of the materials. So it's easy to make the second time the farm than making like the first time. Yeah, I know that took me lots of time to make even in normal mode. When I make those pearls in the beginning, because those was quite good in the beginning. Now they're useless. And to get that Rigogen, that inspection in survival, that should I should never do that. I hate to get those underwater plants in survival that you need for a mission, and it was one of those planets with high sentinels and stuff. And I need lots of stuff to go on the water. I took some extra, not timium, the other. I buy some of those to refill my all the time, my health all the time. So it's not so nice on the water in survival. It's awful. Sometimes you need to go for missions. Other than that, I don't have nothing to do in the water. In survival mode. I don't know what the hell is this. Move back. If it doesn't give me nothing to help me to find the portal, I'm not gonna look from in those chests. Sometimes they used to give. I think on the Geeks planets used to give you the Geek relic all the time. This monolith, so you don't need to look for one. Now they gave me one. Thank you. Now we can go. But we need to go to another portal, to another monolith. But this time, shit, and I need to refill that. Okay, I can get some carbon. I like this one. This one is really cool.
Honestly, I hope I never be.
Yes, cannon, yes. It's cannon. What you mean do that? Some of the creatures are really cool, like that one is running. Some of them are really awesome, done, really nice. Some of them they look really dumb, so dumb that makes the game look really ugly. Some of them they're really ridiculous. Sometimes they're so ridiculous that they're funny, and at least they make you laugh sometimes, but sometimes I just want to kill them. I don't know. They're really ugly. And it makes, I don't know, it just makes me to hate all the planet only if I see a really ugly creature and stupid. Ridiculously stupid. In case I want to make my base there, I don't want to see that creature there. I just moving because of that. I don't like the planet or nothing else. Some of them they look really ridiculous. I don't know. Man, I hate when that happens. But some of them look really awesome because I can the creature are not so well done. The planets look really nice and these some of the creatures look too really awesome, but I don't know, some creatures they look so ridiculous that they should not be in the game. But yeah, that's nothing to do about it, you know. It's like these randomly generated stuff and stuff like that can happen, so I didn't cross about really cool different kind of, some of them that was really cool, like probably the best creature I ever see without those Diplos, really cool awesome Diplos. Just see a couple of them, some of them they look really awesome, some of them they kinda look meh, even there still are Diplos. But probably most interesting creature I ever seen was like those bears. It's like a bear on two legs, a big one. But this one was red, and this one have wings. Like those creatures with small wings, they flying. This one have just a little bit bigger wings, and then had some. It was red, totally red. What the hell was that? Was something flying from the... Wait, what was that? Ah, it's something flying only because I've been already here and... Ah, I didn't know this. I saw that sometimes, especially at night time. It's like, but I never thought you can do that. Shit, I'm gonna run out of... Oh, I didn't know this. Let's see, let's do the same thing again. Let's see. I'm curious. Let's see. Aha, cool. Yeah, especially at night time, because I see that before in videos. I didn't know actually. Now I realize this is the first time after 500 hours. I see that in video, but I never fly back to a monolith, which I discovered it never happened. But it's quite weird to see after 500 hours. So I've been on quite a lot of monoliths and stuff. Where is my monolith? Portal. Where's the portal? Hey, give me the address of the portal. Come on, hey, give me the address of the portal. Come on, that again. Just give me the address of the portal. I see now. Is this monolith? Why you show me this monolith? Are you kidding me? I don't have plutonium too much. It's really bad with plutonium. Should probably get some plutonium from... I don't even know what am I doing now. So I used that Corvex blah blah blah, he showed me that. Show me the portal, and then the portal disappeared. Nah, I'm just gonna go. Don't have time. I'm wasting my time. Wasting my time on this. Ah. Should probably go out to the space or something. So I don't see anything. It doesn't show me absolutely nothing. So he showed me the portal and then boom, disappeared. Just like that. I'm not going to get another. Let's see if he's going to appear now. Here somewhere on the planet. Should be there. If I discover it, I should be there. The logo of the portal. Yeah, flourishing planet, that's why I've been there, because it said flourishing, and I said this is probably rich in flora, and it was rich in flora, and it looks really awesome. But still, we don't have luck to the portal, and I'm gonna keep it. Ah. Yeah, I think it's quite easy to escape on the circle button without using any of those chips and stuff. Just hold the circle button, you can evade. This is probably quite good in the survival mode. I don't know if it works, but in case it works, it's really helpful. You don't need to go on the planet, you can go wherever you want. Like, let's not go on the planet. Let's go in space, but not back. Let's just go like this. So sure you can run away from them. Even if you slide like, I don't know. Yeah, you see? So we can run from the pirates really easy. I should keep in the same direction, like I change up only to not land on the planet. Just to show you can avoid them really easy. Then I don't know, where are they? Yeah, they're gone. Bye bye. So don't use those chips, you don't need those. That's good to know for survival mode, just in case but most of the time you can just spawn your hauler. I know this one looks really small and ugly, but we're gonna change it soon. But it's a really good one, actually. You can just spawn your freighter and then go in and escape. Or just like, I see it's working really well. Just holding the circle button until the target disappears. until they disappear from the screen, and then you can just work wherever you want. That's I don't know, it's probably not going to be so much challenging anymore, because I saw they kind of put quite powerful like level 3 pirates, but they're not if you can run like this easy, I don't see the points. I think in survival we never have any more problem with the pirates anymore now, from now on. So that's something much easier than before to care about pirates. Okay, nothing is working pretty well here. Nothing. So we need to... Still stuck in here. So I'm still on this stupid planet now. Awesome. I call it stupid because just I couldn't get a... yeah, exactly. Somebody said something about... There's more than, I don't know how many planets, there's a chance one of the planets don't give you the... You cannot take the address of the portal. That's probably something about... I don't know, even the logo disappear or something, there's something wrong. Or no, probably said the address doesn't work, but probably is not that the case. I don't know. These look like mine so much. I'm missing those there, and then same engine, only these wings are with those front ones. Same color, same. Even this is the same color, blue and. Give me some fuel. Just gonna go out from the solar system. I'm getting bored. I hate this planet now. I like this planet, but now I hate it. Let's give you all this kind of crap, but nothing, no fuel whatsoever. Kinda need definitely some plutonium. I kinda run out. I land a couple of times, there's no plutonium. I need to run now on the planet just to get plutonium. So I collect this crap in those. Now the fuel. No. We're probably one of those green ugly, those green kind of. Oh, thank you very much. Nice. Nice, I just want to go. I can sell this later on. Okay, let's go. Too bad I couldn't find the address of this planet. I really like those trees and really cool fauna. Flora. And yeah, interesting fauna too, but nothing special about it. Definitely it's a really cool planet. Really cool planet. Alright, let's go. Something glitch about the portals. Disappeared. Don't even know how long I streamed this. Holy shit. Ah, no. Why exactly now? Okay. Again, one of these little ships. I'm gonna say this time is gonna be a really cool, a really good freighter. I can reload the game again and just wait until I get a better same class and one more slot again, but a better looking one. I don't know. I don't know, this is not the last one anyway, so I don't really care. They're looking okay. Doesn't matter if they look a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna stuck forever with this. Doing your job. I don't care. What? Oh, okay. It's not shoot wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah, these battles are quite, there's nothing really easy. And even if you're playing survival, there's probably much more challenging and much cooler, definitely, but there's something, sometimes, there's not too many pirates. Sometimes they're getting stuck into, I know they're flying close to the freighter, because normally they shoot down that, but sometimes they kind of glitching, they kind of go into the freighter too in the same time, and it looks like it's a ship kind of fighting, it's make like kill the chip, this game a little bit, because and I kind of disappointed because I didn't done this from a long time ago, and because I never looked for the freighter before, and I was so disappointed when I see, because they said we improved the battles, blah blah blah, and I saw they improved it, there's more challenging pirates and stuff, and really cool, and this menu, and I said cool, but when I fight these freighters, it looks everything cool on the screen and this stuff, and you know when you start to fight, and but then I realize these guys are still like very weak, and there was much more before. There was so many much more, 20 ships or something. Now it's like 3-4 ships, and they all weak. There's not even one of them with more stars and stuff, and then they still glitching. Some one of them they just going around in the circles where the entrance of the freighter is, just going there in the circles. I could not shoot them. I took my time, I took my angle, and until I shoot a little bit and I wait until I glitch. The other guys, they kill them until the end, because I couldn't risk to shoot the freighter from the mistake or something. But it was really dumb. It's sitting there in circles. I don't know what this guy is talking about. What? What about? Okay, I didn't answer. And
navigational data received.
But the other thing, you don't even need to make these fights, which sometimes is nothing to lose, like probably some fuel and a couple of units, but you still get a freighter anyway. You can just sit here and enjoy the show. It's gonna take a little while, because probably it's not going to be a good freighter, so you kind of waste of time doing that, and that's why I said, you know what, okay, let's go and shoot them, because it's gonna take too long time until these guys can take them down. But the fight, when you defend this place, it doesn't feel like a real fight. It's like, I don't know, not even in survival. This is not the best pirates fight I ever had. It's probably the worst one. It's like those when one pirate is coming and blah blah blah, and it's more annoying that they try to attack you and you need to shoot them and stuff like that. But you know you can take them out just in a couple of seconds. One of those kind of fights. Before was much more of them. It was like 15 of those at least. It was like 3 or 4. And that makes the game a little bit, I don't know. It's still cool, you can just go and fight some pirates with 3 stars and a couple of them. That's only cool thing, and sometimes you can draw them on the planet and have a dog fight. It's really cool, but it doesn't hold too long. I would like to take how to say, they have some more kind of much longer fights with those pirates. Not these are too short. It's like you don't feel like you have a fight, and they're too easy to fight. But I would like to see lots of them, and the second I would like to see a couple of them with 2 stars and a couple of them with 3 stars. At least you take them down first, and then there's the other going around, and I like it to hold a little bit, like going like the first time you have the first one, then they spawn the more of them, like they coming with a couple of with more stars, and then you getting like couple with 3 stars and stuff. I would like to be like a big battle like that, with even some different waves and stuff. That should be much more cooler, so you can have a really, like, say, okay, that was really cool, you know, not like shooting a couple of those and yeah, that's it. And that should be really nice. And if you do one of those, they should give you a cool reward. All of these guys definitely look so much differently. It's like they're totally different kind of species. Even they have the same costume, same kind of, almost, not the costume, but they kind of look the same, the costume a little bit and this kind of stuff. They're definitely random clothes, but they look like kind of the same species. But the heads all the time, they have different eyes, different antennas. Kind of the head in the back kind of look the same almost 90% of the time. But the eyes are definitely different. his horns very different. I don't know how many of them there. Nose and the mouth are very different too. I never seen those stuff before and never seen this stuff. There are very many different kind of. I used to take a picture with them from time to time. I will kind of want to make a little to make with any of these aliens. Even one of them are totally robots kind of alien. So they're robots, which is what the heck is that? So there's very different kind of. They're like different species, but they're not. I'm not sure. They said traveler. They look kind of sometimes the same species in different ways, like body and the back of the head, but not all of them. Like the robot one didn't have nothing look alike with these ones, but in the front of the face they always so much differently. Different eyes, different shape of the head, different mouth, different stuff like horns and stuff, and colors and bigger eyes, different eyes, the pupils like closing and opening differently. I know the geeks are the two, but quite different, and I think about that, but still I don't know, there's so much more bigger variety between these ones and geeks, because the Viking they look almost the same, only different a little bit, so it's like yeah. And the Corvus, yeah, they have masks. They just have two different kind of masks, but kind of the same. But you know, it's kind of the same race. Here they kind of look the same race, but after see those robots and so many faces, especially in the front face, so many variety. They even look like different kind of species. You can find probably on internet different kind of pictures. We done the people done that before with any species, and you have all kind of the geeks. Definitely nobody find like all the geeks, all the variation, but you can see there are like 50 different variations and stuff, and it's kind of interesting. I didn't look too much. But with this new kind of seeing all the time a new move, like whoa, what the hell, you know, it's like always like it's like you see him for the first time, but you didn't, you kind of know what kind of, but it's like always you see him you see something different on almost each of them, which is really cool. And I kind of like to see that in creatures much more often. Thank you. They should put much more on this kind of stuff, and they could even replace some of the stuff like chicken legs on the creatures, the back chicken legs they could replace with some other kind of legs, and creatures I don't know, with foot or different kind of creatures, they should walk on 4 legs, they should walk on 4 legs. There should be a kind of different rules, because other way you're gonna see like 4 legs creatures walking on 2 legs, and then instead of hands you have, it's like dinosaur, they're dinosaurs, and those kind of 4 legs kind of creatures like cows or whatever the fuck they are, they look ridiculous if they walking on 2 legs. And they could fix that actually, and I hope they do that. Only by changing one pair of legs and couple of creatures which used to be with that kind of different bodies should only walk on 4 legs and not 2, and only dinosaurs and some other kind of creatures, small creatures, like those bears and the other ones, the little guys, They should walk like normally on two, like they do. But there's not too much. There's kind of the same. I think there's a creature or two. Most of the time they're walking on 4 legs, but sometimes you can see them on 2 legs. Not often. But then it's still really wrong. It's exactly like a cow is starting to walking on 2 legs only. And it's looking exactly like, I mean, it's a creature who should not walk on 2 legs. And it's looking dumb. And it's like a dog trying to walk on 2 legs. It's like those kind of creatures. It doesn't have nothing to do with... It's look very ridiculous. On some of them they're working. Sometimes they're walking on 2 legs, sometimes on 4. Depend what kind of body, what kind of... And I think they can fix that really easily. Not probably is not so easy, but they can fix that. Even if it's randomly generated, because you don't need to fix the generation, random generated. It's just about a rule. On one specifically body should walk only on 2 legs, on 4 legs and not 2. And the second is changing 2 legs, small legs, with bigger ones. Probably those 2 legs was on a smaller creature, probably not. Because you always see those kind of big creatures, then the small chicken legs on the behind. I don't know where the chicken legs they come from the originally creature. They should probably change those with a little bigger ones so they don't look so dumb. Whatever. And even some moves sometimes are kind of, but there's probably lots of work in that, and I don't know. But they fix even the texture on the creature. On some of the creature are really bad texture. Probably the smaller one you cannot see too much on it, but they kind of change the graphics on everything. It looks amazing. But still the creature's texture, they kind of look kind of like shitty. Very updated. But it's only the creatures. On... What the hell is just going on? Oh, I took the route and I left. Are you kidding me? When I talk, I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, shit. Are you kidding me, man? 24 slots, a C class is like going back in time. Like going back in time. This is smaller like mine, but same color, same class. Okay, not 24, but in that case we need to reload. You know how much we need to do? Well, we're gonna fix this, and after this I will probably finish the streaming. Ah, shit! Right on my fucking fingers. I think I streamed for 4 hours. I don't even know if they are recording my... they should record. I see people doing like 5 hours even. It's not recommended, but I'm probably gonna finish soon anyway. After I find this to streaming, I'm not gonna stream anyway, so instead to start streaming just a half hour or something, should probably not streaming at all later on. I've been. I've been here. Let's see those creatures. So that's the problem. I don't even think. Yeah, we don't have any fuel, but I get here one full. I'm probably not gonna get it anymore now. But I was probably 100% sure that wasn't a freighter in not spawn, exactly in the next solar system. I thought probably the next one. Here. Now you see, it gave me a totally different one. I'm not sure if I found it here. I think I found it here. It doesn't matter. We're gonna build a new one, doesn't matter. And do everything we need to do. I didn't even pick this up. Okay, well, let's do all this crap before we get in the freighter fight and save it nicely on the space station. After we build the fuel and upload everything and refill the engine and sell all this crap we don't need. Well, I think we can build from this one. And yeah. Now let's save here. It's all the crap we don't need. Wait. Did I No, I didn't have that one. But you see, I get one of those. Whatever. I don't want to get that portal. It was something glitch about it. And I don't want it anymore. It was kind of a nice planet, but whatever. It's cool because you never know. If you wanna move your base, you can just. Because I'm not gonna leave this solar. Probably will move on other planet with other players. You never know. I find in the center some other bases. I don't think I will move this galaxy because there's no reason to move into the next one. When you still can explore this one only when I get super bored, or I don't know, because then you need to rebuild all your weapons again, all exosuits, because the ship I don't care. My ship, I have a special ship for that. Cool. Let's make some fix a little bit in our inventory here. I have to charge all this. Cool. Let's go save on the station, space station. I'm not gonna play that. Don't work too much. I just saw all the crap. I don't know. Let's upload everything. Cool. And all the time when we spawn now we have, I didn't follow the trader we spawned right in the next solar system. Save. And now all the time, and if you don't find a cool freighter, we just take the ship and go down. Because we saved really bad because we did not have No fuel, no nothing. I can just go wherever we want to. Let's go to this mill. Now all the time we're gonna find the same freighter. Not the same, a new freighter. But always we're gonna find a new freighter and have. Probably this one will be better, even doesn't look too much. Sometimes they are small and they are good, like mine. Right now I have. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. You see, I mean, in 2 weeks. Sometimes they are more challenging and stuff, but in these cases they are very weak. I don't know. The only stuff is pissing me off when they're flying through the freighter, not close. Like now they're flying still really nice. And when they're going inside and sitting there for a long time ago, I don't like that. Definitely fix that. Oh shit. Kinda waste my. Those are only for the really close range when they're flying towards you. And one of those, like rocket launcher, they are dead. But you need to know exactly when to use it. By the way, it will not work at all. They're really powerful once you get them. You can kill them with one shot. But sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I think because you need to look on the target, but I have 3 different targets. I know this one is for this one is cannon. Yeah, this one weird with hexagonal stuff around. Yeah, this one is. But sometimes I don't know which one it is. Huh. And they need to get locked like with red. Oh shit, shit, shit. They need to get locked. Because if it doesn't get locked, you don't have. But this time it got locked, you should, but it didn't done too much. I don't know why. Sometimes I take them out with the laser. Probably the laser is one of my favorites. But there's other kind of weapons really cool. I want to use them. There's some of them they go on the target kind of. So much you shoot on there kind of. They go on the target and it's really hard to miss them and take other ship which is not in target. And that's kind of cool. Like these guys sometimes. Like auto-locking them some. You probably fix that issue, I don't know. How many are they? But now it's full because at least there are more of them. And at least they took my shield down and then somehow. I don't know how that happened, but that was too far away. Up, 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 don't shoot that guy, man. See, that's why. shield. Now I don't need to recharge my shield, it's gonna get recharged by itself. Fine. That's cool. I'd like to make the normal mode more challenging a little bit. It was before you need to recharge some stuff by yourself, but now they're getting like the shields, like exosuit. But now you don't need to recharge Ruthenium, like it's recharging by itself sometimes. I don't know how it's recharging by itself. I don't even remember. Did I recharge my Ruthenium like this one? I never recharged it. No, it's recharging by itself sometimes when you go to the station, this kind of stuff directly, and that's kind of you know, like time to you should recharge from time to time like it was before. It was already before, but they fixed that so it's recharging by itself, same like the ship, only because they put the low slide. They thought probably, yeah, but probably the people, it's kind of, you know, it's normal mode, so should not make it too difficult. But they're flying through rocks, and that's their own risk, right? If you cannot fly low, don't fly low. Or if you wreck your ship, that's your problem. It's not. Because in case the ship have a good handling, you can manage a fighter ship to have really cool, awesome low flight. With not making. Okay, sometimes can happen, but that's doesn't take too much from the shield. I think this ship is an A class better than any others. I think the previous one just was. I have a feeling this one is a good one. Ah, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm gonna finish here because this is too long video, and I'm gonna stream a little bit more soon until I get a better freighter at least. I think there's a video there, because I have a feeling the next time I'm not going to find one. One time it took me 10 times. The second freighter took me just from one time I get it from the beginning, and the second, the third one, it took me from the second one. Could happen now to go a couple of more times until I get a good one. Yeah, well, I'm gonna finish here. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And that's the worst freighter I've ever seen.